We begin today's Sunrise Smart Start with some breaking updates overnight. A woman is recovering in the hospital after she was hit by a car on West Avenue.
That happened just before 9 p.m. RPD tells us that victim in her 30s was trying to cross the street when she was hit by a Hyundai. The driver there did stay on scene. The woman is expected to make a recovery. Drugs and alcohol have been ruled out as factors, and no tickets have been issued.
Monroe County deputies need your help to find this missing 18-year-old. Take a look at the photo. This is Rihanna Price from Chilai. She was last seen leaving her home on Audino Lane Friday in an Uber. If you think you know where she might have gone, you're asked to please call 911.
10 minutes to go until the top of the hour. We've got sunrise traffic updates and a view from our Greater Rock Sky Eye here. Back to work and school on this Monday. Volume high, but moving along there on 490. 390 north and southbound through Henrietta is good and no issues at all. 590 and 104 coming in from Webster.
California Governor Gavin Newsom says the Los Angeles wildfires will be the worst natural disaster in U.S. history, quote, in terms of just the costs associated with it. In addition to a growing death toll, some 10,000 structures have been destroyed, more than 60 square miles scorched, and about 200,000 people over the weekend are still under evacuation orders or warnings. If you'd like to help those survivors of the wildfires and their families, there are many ways you can do so. We have the resources for you to check out on our website, rochesterfirst.com.
Happening today, closing arguments are set to begin later in the trial for the man accused of beating and shooting a taxi cab driver to death in Rochester last April. Police responded that night to a call on Bay Street where they found David Treese III unconscious, not breathing on the side of the road. Officers say he was the cab driver that picked up the defendant early in the morning hours, David Porter, and then the murder happened. Just last week in court, jurors saw video captured from a camera on Treese's windshield showing Porter getting into the cab and immediately attacking the victim. The same footage also showed Porter shooting Treese multiple times and pistol whipping him. When the video ends, you see Treese covered in blood, and then his body was left at the scene. Police say Porter drove away inside the cab before he crashed near Central Park, trying to make a run for it. The trial will resume at 9:15. Going inside the huddle, the Bills do dominate when it comes to the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. Yesterday's win over the Denver Broncos, that means Buffalo has officially won 5 straight in the opening round, and now they have their sights set on Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. That game in Orchard Park Sunday night at 6:30. Wasn't a great start for Buffalo Sunday, though. On the Broncos' opening drive, Bo Nix, the rookie, finds Troy Franklin for the score. That's 43 yards on the touchdown. The Bills would get on board soon after, early in the second, with a James Cook touchdown. And we will jump ahead to highlights from the second half. Josh Allen doing what he does best, just ad-libbing, extending this play back in the pocket. Waits till the final second, and he heaves that one to Ty Johnson, who makes an even better catch. The Bills will start to slowly pull away there. Some more highlights and another amazing touchdown from Buffalo. It's Curtis Samuel showing up big time in what was his playoff debut, by the way, as he makes a few players miss. The final there, 31-7. And now we know the job, of course, not done. Next up, it will be Baltimore after just continuing that wild card winning streak.
And there's a lot to celebrate and be excited about. Bills Mafia certainly ecstatic in and out of Highmark Stadium. Ron Spitzer joins us live in the studio with more of that electric energy and what is expected for the week ahead. Ron.
Yeah, guys, not only did that energy burst at the end of the game, but it started bright and early with most Bills fans starting to party and enjoy their tailgates around 8 a.m. Many fans sharing tales of playoffs past and fantasizing about what the day could bring. Fans say their excitement was shaken when the Broncos scored on their first drive of the game, adding you could hear a pin drop still. The Bills, bolstered by the fans, rallied, getting the victory.
Not something I was looking forward to, that's for sure.
3 plays, and then Bills were down, but second half team, always. Second half team all year, and that's what matters.
There was that long drought, and all of a sudden now they're just great. The last 4 or 5 years with Josh is just incredible, absolutely incredible.
That being said, fans say this is just step 1 in the quest for the Lombardi Trophy, and both the Mafia and team can celebrate, but it's not over till it's over. The Bills need to quickly bounce back as they move to the AFC divisional round against the Ravens.
They're scary good, but I think we have the advantage because everybody eats.
Home game, anything can happen, but let's shut down Derrick Henry.
If you are thinking about getting tickets to the Ravens game in Orchard Park, seats on all the major sites start at around $150. That's for the 300 levels. Some seats up against the field are going for as much as $1,000. Kickoff for Buffalo and Baltimore is 6:30, and you can watch the game right here on News 8. Guys, back to you.
All right, Iran, it'll be a long wait all week long and even Sunday for that. We, of course, will have more coverage all throughout sunrise every day, getting us to the weekend. Then Buffalo Kickoff Live, as always, Sunday morning at 11:30. It'll be 2 cold weather teams, 2 snow teams, to a degree. You said that.
Right.
We'll see what that'll be there Sunday night.
Yeah.
Always interesting to see the fact that 2 considered maybe the best in the league competing with Lamar Jackson, better numbers than Josh Allen.
We'll see who is the MVP.
We'll see who comes out on top there. I'm sure the Bills are coming with a bit of revenge in mind.
Yeah, that's right. Should be a fun one. Could be snow as well on that day. For now, we're just tracking lake effect next couple of days. Focused east of both Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. Should be sparing Rochester for the most part.
All right, thank you, James. Thanks for watching us here this Monday Sunrise. Next update, half an hour.
Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.